Hello, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to part 2 of my Halloween deck collection. So let's just jump into it. Okay, so this is a little deck I ordered off of Etsy in the hopes that it will go with another deck that I'm going to share. And it came with these little stickers. Very fun. I think this is one of the card images. So let's see. Oh, and a key, very cool. So it's called the Victorian Phantasmagoria Oracle deck. And it's just a little thing. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay, so, and it has keywords for the cards. I think it's only like 20 something cards. Okay. Come on. There we go. And those are the backs. Okay, and the tarot I got it to go with is the Crowley Waite Victorian Tarot. And I got I think it's the artist proof or something it's called. So it's a little more orange, I think, than the not artist deck. But this was only like, I think, $30. And I wasn't sure if I was going to want it or not. I didn't back it on Kickstarter originally because I wasn't sure about it. And then I got it and I like it, but, and those are the backs. It's very unlike anything else I have, so I didn't really have anything to go with it, and I like this pairing. It's just a little T9C deck. Well, Cemetery with Death and Judgment. I mean, come on. Since I don't have anything else to pair with this tarot, I'm just going to go through this whole oracle and we'll see all the cards. And yeah, it's kind of a creepy tarot deck, in my opinion anyway. And it feels very perfect for Halloween, and it's still a Smith Waite, so there is like an ebook guidebook, and I requested the PDF. I think they've already sent it to me. I just haven't printed it out yet. I like that hermit. I'm thinking this oracle is going to go with a couple other tarots that I have in this Halloween collection. So maybe we won't look at all of them, and we'll save them for the next deck. So let's try the Memento Mori with this, because this is the deck that I would have used with this had I not found something that I think is better. There's a pixie card. So, yeah, you can see, I mean, it's okay. It's not entirely satisfactory for me, though, but it works. Had I not found this other little deck. And I think that's Crowley. Is that how you say it? Okay, so there we go. Okay, so in my previous video for my Halloween decks, I forgot a couple of oracles I have that we should be pairing with this. So let's have a look. So the first one is going to be the Graven Images Oracle. Now, I have no idea if this is available or not anymore. Okay, and just as an aside, this is actually on really terrible cardstock, like super thin, like almost paper. So I actually backed it, I think only on one side, on the back side, with clear contact paper. Just a hint to you, when you have something that's on super thin cardstock, you can do that with just the clear contact paper. And I think this works. Yeah. What do you think? I like it. Okay, and I have another one, which is also basically the same deck, but it's from Make Playing Cards, and I think it's just called the Cemetery Oracle. I will try to remember to provide more information in the description box below, but I might fail. And this one comes in different versions, like without keywords or with keywords, and I think there's like a bigger deck which is over 100 cards. This one is already like got plenty of cards. It's got a lot of cards. I don't even know how many. And I think this also works. I like Restless with these two cards. I also like Stillness with those two cards. Okay, and the next one we're going to look at is the Vampire Tarot by Robert M. Place, and I have this bag I got from, I forget, ordered it online, I forget, it's like the well-read bags or something like that. Perfect, anyway, perfect bag for it. So let's see if what I've got that can pair with this. Let's try Graven Images. Okay. I don't entirely hate it. I don't know that I love it. The Vampire Tarot is one that I've struggled with to find a pairing. I don't want you. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know that the other Cemetery Oracle is going to be any better. You can grab some cards and just see. Kind of the same difference. They're both photographic decks of cemeteries. Let's try Dark Goddess. Do we like this better? I think I like this better. And Pixie is in here. I like when Pixie is included in a deck. Wonder who the first one is that created a deck with Pixie as one of the cards. Okay, I like that. Let's try the Embroidered Graveyard. So this is the first edition, I believe, and was the old font, which was really hard to read. So I did what, I don't know if you can see it, I blacked it out and then wrote it again with a metallic marker. Mixtress Ray, I don't think she's really posting anymore, but she's the one who did this originally, and I was like, yes, thank you, because the other original font was impossible to read. And the new edition of this deck has changed the font. But I am disinclined, even though it has some new cards, I am disinclined to spend that amount of money again. This is okay. I still like Dark Goddess better, I think. Alright, so we're going to try Memento Mori, which thematically I feel like it should go aesthetically, don't know, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I don't hate this. And the court cards in this deck are characters from Dracula. And the guidebook for this is very interesting. It talks a lot about the writing of Dracula and the story. It's actually pretty cool. Okay. I almost forgot about the Deadly Apothecary. And I think this is the winner. I like this. Yeah, they aren't the same art style at all, but this just works to me. I had originally gotten the Deadly Apothecary to pair based on a pairing that I saw Sylvia at Fairlight Tarot do with, it was Yonasa House, or Honasa House. Practice saying that correctly. And this turned out to be a very versatile oracle deck. I like this. I think this is my favorite one. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Okay, so let's have a look at Madame Lydia Wilhelmina's deck. And there's going to be a new Kickstarter for this, and I think it opens on October 31st. So you won't be able to get it for this year for Halloween, but you will be able to get it nonetheless. And I'm excited for it. There's going to be some changes. So I've never tried this with the Seasons of the Witch, so we're going to try it with the Mabon. And I saw the pumpkin head there, and I thought, this might be perfect, and there's the pumpkin head there. And so far, I'm liking this. Yeah, how did I not ever try this before? So what I do with my Seasons of the Witch decks is when I pull a card, I go into the guidebook and I find the keywords and I use a white gel pen and I write a selection of the keywords on the bottom of the card. Kind of the same thing I do with the Wild Unknown Archetypes. I like this pairing. Very aesthetically pleasing. One of my favorite Ace of Cups of all time in this deck. Okay, I think that works. So let's try it with the Memento Mori. This also works. So far I'm partial to the Seasons of the Witch. And I'm struggling with these. With this Memento Mori, I think I'm going to take to writing keywords on this deck also. Because you have the little teeny guide with some keywords in it. And I'm just kind of a keyword on an oracle deck kind of person. I might even do a thing where I write them around the sides, because I like that for using it as a spread deck. So this works. So let's see what else might work with it. What are we going to think of the Zammer twins? That's this one by Patrick Valenza. Okay, so far I don't hate it. So Zammer Twins is one of those ones where it doesn't really have keywords on it, but it works for me without them. It's the exception to the rule. This is interesting. I need to work with this one to see what I think of it. It looks kind of like the 10 of coins, doesn't it? But I think it works. Just not in a creepy mood. I'm in very much a Halloween mood. Let's try the Cemetery Oracle. It's okay. Let's try the Victorian Phantasmagoria. Seems like the aesthetic. Yes. This works, and I can see, because this is so little, using this as a spread deck, like one card for each position, doing like a 3-card spread. So let's see what it says in this little teeny guidebook about seance. Messages, intense, ancestral energy. And each one seems to have 3 keywords, so I might do the thing and write the keywords around the sides. Yeah, I know. I can't be stopped though. So I think that's it for the decks that I have in my pile up here. Okay, so this deck I just recently actually acquired, and it is by Tarot Collectibles, and it is the Halloween Waite Tarot. Came with this bag, and I think I don't know if I paid extra for the bag or not. I can't recall. A certificate of authenticity, and then it came with some extra cards from the upcoming All Hallows Eve. And these look sparkly. Thought about, they have the same backs as the deck that I'm going to pull out. So I thought about maybe putting these in there. And in addition, it has some extra cards, as it seems that all of their decks do. That's the back. Probably need to zoom in. So I think this came in the sparkly. I just wanted the plain, because I have a sparkle deck, and I don't know, I find it distracting. It's fun, but it's also distracting. So it has, let's see, it has 3 fools. So these guys are the same except for the pumpkin hat. I think I'm going to use this, but I might leave both of these in, because this one is more like a carefree guy, and this is more like this guy is a clown. And then it has single magician. I think it is, I can't remember now. There are duplicates. Oh yeah, there's 2 lovers. I can't decide which one I lean more towards. I might lean more towards this one, but they're both fun. Love this hermit. I'm just trying to find the duplicates so you can see those. This isn't meant to be a walkthrough. Fun Ace of Cups. And it's the Smith Waite with Halloween theme. Oh, come on, I don't even remember what they were now. I swear there was like 4. Ah, yes. So this is another one. Probably keep this one, but I don't know. It's fun that it's the lovers. Yes, and there's 2 6s. And I think I might keep this one. Although it's fun that there's a witch flying across the moon there. And since we've gotten this far, we might as well look at all the cards. And I'm going really fast. You can always slow this down if you really want to see all the cards. But we are going to do some pairings. Oh, and I think there was 2, yes, also 2 8 of Wands. The witches are fun. All right, I mixed in the All Hallows Eve cards just for fun, and they are ever so teeny different in size, so I don't know that I'll keep them in there. So I wanted to see how it looks with the Practical Magic Inner Witch Oracle. I don't hate it. It's kind of fun. I honestly have not tried any pairings. You're seeing them for the first time, just like me. This is a new deck. All I did was unwrap it. Okay, that could work. That could work. Don't notice my favorites. Let me see what else I got. Okay, I think I have a couple more to try. So let's try the Earthly Souls and Spirits with this. Yeah. Yes, I do like this one. Wish with the Wheel of Fortune and the Two of Cups. Could be a warning of be careful what you wish for. Yeah, I like this a lot. Yeah, okay. And then I also have the Secrets of Wandwood, and I think this will also be fun, just in a different way. Yes, this also works. Oh, look at all that together. Visually, I like it. Decisions with these two cards. Yeah. Okay, I think I like both. Oh, I think I liked all three of them. And in this bag, we've got the Tarot of the Witch's Garden. So, let's try the Deadly Apothecary, should we? With the sun rising so late and setting so early, I'm really limited in the amount of time I can record anymore, at least with decent light. I think it's okay, but only just okay. But it would work. But I don't love it. So let's try the Seasons the Witch Mabon Oracle. Yeah, this is better. Yes, I like this a lot. Especially because this deck is really, this oracle is really grounded in the harvest, which I feel like the Witch's Garden is also really grounded in the harvest. Oh, I like this a lot. You know, I really haven't used the Witch's Garden, but when I got it, it didn't have the... I don't remember if they weren't available yet, or if I just hadn't gotten the Seasons of the Witch oracles. Oh, yeah. Look, he's eating an apple, and there's an apple with a bite out of it. And then there's the Five of Cups. Okay, yes, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I like this. I may have to use this pairing when I'm going to read at my friend's Halloween party. What else do we have that we should try? The Folklore Oracle, just to try something else. Okay. This is nice. It feels a little more, it brings a more spring-like feel to it, I feel like. Rather than the harvest, it's the planting. That's nice. Oh, and death and death. Well, I feel like that's definitely a good place to stop then. Let's try the haunts with it. Visually, it's nice. Summoning drama from the Eight of Cups and negativity in the Five of Pentacles. I mean, that doesn't not work. Huh. I didn't think this was actually going to work. I just grabbed it because it was here and I thought, well, let's see. But I like it. It's a little more spooky. Yeah. Okay. We've almost gotten through the whole tarot, so I think, hey, and in this bag I have the Pythonic Tarot. And this is more recent printing, like not super recent, but after the glossy cardstock that was chippy, then they changed cardstock, and this is really nice. And I can already see that the first pairing we need to try is the Practical Magic. And there is a little nudity in this deck. Not a ton. The two alternate death cards, though, have it just barely. Okay. They look nice together. What do we think of how they read together, though? I don't know that I love this after all. Not at first, because of all the black, but Two of Cups and the Lovers and emotions. Okay, that works. Not my favorite though. What else have I got? Yeah, the Deadly Apothecary. Sure, we're gonna try this. Okay. Yeah, I like this one better. There's a lot of boobies in the deck. Okay. And then crystals are pentacles in this. And the other one I wanted to try was the Earthly Souls and Spirits again. And then I think I have to be done for the day with my recording. Okay. Yes. Yeah, I like. Yeah, that works. I like the backs together too. Let's do another fun one. The Dark Mansion Tarot. I have the brown backs, which is a more satiny finish with the gold edging. So let's try the Embroidered Graveyard. See what we think of this. I don't know. I do not think I like this. I do not like this pairing. Practical Magic. It's a little better. But I don't love this either. I must have something. Let's try the Haunts. We're getting warmer. Getting warmer. Yeah. I still don't love it. Still struggling here. Folklore Oracle. What do we think? Think it's gonna work? Better. much better. Okay, I don't hate this one. Definitely like it better than any of the previous ones. So now we're going to go to the one that I've been resisting, which is The Secrets of Wandwood. This might just be the pairing for this deck. Feel like this just creates a nice, fun, Halloweeny world. Yeah, this is the one. It has not been knocked off its throne. Okay, yes, that's the pairing. I like it. Let's do another witchy one. So this is the Moonlit Tarot. Practical Magic. It's gonna go with this, right? Like they were meant. Oh, look at even the borders. Like they were meant for each other. I have two cards here? I do. I don't even know if I should look at any other pairing because this seems perfect. But I feel like we'll give at least one other deck a chance. The Ten of Swords and the Ten of Cups with emotions. How did that wind up upside down? Got a lot of cups. Yes. These feel like they're made for each other, don't they? I feel like they do. I just like looking at this pairing. I think I didn't use this tarot much before because I didn't really have anything I loved pairing it with. And after I got the Practical Magic, I hadn't tried that. So we're going to try now the Embroidered Graveyard, just to see. And it does not, I mean, it's okay. But the other pairing was like, well, these are perfect together, right? And this deck is nice and witchy. Let's just look at the other one some more. It's so nice. This isn't an inherently Halloween-y tarot. It just, it's very witchy, and the darkness of it and everything. It just, to me, feels like Halloween, like Samhain time. It is pretty I don't know if I would call it pippish as much as minimalistic, because even the majors are minimalistic. And then when there are human figures, they have these masks. Okay, good. I'm glad I tried that because I like that pairing. All right, let's have a look at Forhaxa, because this is definitely, to me, an autumnal deck. And this is out at a mini now for pre-order from the creator, which I pre-ordered because I love this deck. And I think there's also a mini of the Unfinished Business Tarot. Okay, we're gonna try it with the Seasons of the Witch Mabon. I think this is the one I've shown previously as a pairing for this. And I like these two together. And the appearance of the figures in the deck, even though it's different artists, different art style, feel like they are similar enough to feel cohesive, yet being different enough they don't feel so same that I can't tell them apart. As I've said before, one of my problems when they're too samey is then I can't, you know, it's hard to tell the oracle from the tarot. I don't know if that makes sense. Very nice. I still like this pairing so much. We'll look at one other one just to see. But for me, this is the pairing. So we're gonna try the Earthly Souls and Spirits. I don't think I've ever tried this. Or maybe I have, I just don't remember. Not bad. That deck's attacking me. It's also nice. It's definitely more witchy. I like it. The colors work. Keywords work. Okay, I'm glad I tried this. I'm very glad I tried this. This also works. Yes, very nice. So let's have a look at the Grateful Dead Tarot. So I've done previous pairings of this, but I have limited myself now to just my Halloween-y kind of oracle decks. So be interesting to see what I can find from this pile. We're gonna try the Embroidered Graveyard first. And see what we think. Okay. And a lot of the majors in this have been renamed. And the suits are renamed. And I don't think it's too hard to figure out. The majors are still numbered. The suits are a little bit more confusing. Okay. I don't hate this. could be interesting. Okay. Not the worst. Let's try Seasons of the Witch, Samhain. Interesting. Interesting. Don't hate it. It's okay. It's okay. What about the haunts? Let's try the haunts. And maybe none of these will work with this. It has pairings that are outside of the decks that I have up here. I don't like that. All right, well, let's try Memento Mori. Feels most on point for theme-wise anyway. Oh, that's a lot of skulls. Okay. I feel kind of sold on this now. I really want to write keywords on this deck, though. I really, really do. Just need to take the time to do it. Okay. I am not disliking this. I think of all of them that I've done in this video, this is the one I like the best. All the skulls seem to play nice together. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I tried this. Because this works. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna call it for this video because I have no idea how many decks that was, but I still have enough decks for another video. So it's gonna be 3 parts for Halloween. So thanks for watching. Take care of yourself and have a nice day. Bye.